You need to chill the fuck out, man. Just stay in. Don't go nowhere. I got to meet with T.I. tonight. You know what I mean? Go to Patchwork, meet with him. We're going to shoot over to Magic City. And when we leave Magic City, I'm going to grab a couple of ladies, whatever, bring them on over. We're going to, hang out and kick it, whatever. Don't leave, don't go out. He said, all right, homie, we're going to chill out. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to wait for you to come back. So I'm in Magic City with T.I. I'm here. T.I.'s here. Tiny's getting a dance. And Wolf is standing about 4 feet away from us. Wolf gets on his phone, looks at the phone, goes jetting out the door. So about an hour later, I finished talking to him. He introduces me to Toomp. Me and Toomp is chopping it up. I go to the diner, Roswell Diner. The diner on Roswell, I forget the name of it now, but it's Landmark. We're the Landmark on Roswell, which is right off of Havisham, which the house is right around the corner. I stopped there. I said, yo, I call. I said, trying to see if somebody wants some food before I come in. So I'm sitting at the counter waiting for the food, and I'm looking up at the televisions they got up there, and I see, the cops, the scene, whatever, and it said, two men are killed in Buckhead. I was like, oh, shit, they're killing people in Buckhead? I said, I'm so glad that my family is not out, because that would definitely get blamed. Welcome all. This is 61-minute podcast. I am your host, PR. Today's topic is going to be about this whole T.I. and Tiny situation. And I had touched on it, and please go back and look at the video. It's probably one of my highest view videos that I have on my channel. And it's touching just on the circumstances that's going on right now with Sabrina and the Harrises. Now, this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Now, Sabrina has filed a defamation suit, and so has T.I. and Tiny against Sabrina. Now, I told everyone this is how things get silent. This is how things get swept under the rug, because they both are working, and they're both working together. Now, from what I said in my last video is that allegedly T.I. and Tiny is just as guilty as Sabrina. So if one of them go down, all of them do. So the whole point of this fiasco is to discourage any other victims, any real victims, for coming forward. This is why they're having all this fiasco, defamation suits, and things rose to that leads you nowhere. No actual victims. I mean, the victims that they have is victims that they can control, that eventually won't be able to bring the case together because they were part of the actual crime. So you won't look for Sabrina to really file charges against T.I. All they're doing is just bringing awareness to the situation and discrediting anything as far as having T.I. and Tiny in this matter. That way, when you do have a real victim, it would be harder for them, because somebody already screamed, it happened to me. Now, when they discredit this person, it's going to be extremely hard for the real victim to actually come forward, because through the media, the victim, to my understanding, will look at this as like, if they didn't believe her, what makes you think they're going to believe me? So if you're a victim and you're out there, God bless you. Please come forward. Like I always say, you can't hide the sun with your thumbs. Now, moving along. Now, one of the topics that I want to get into today, as far as talking, is Tiny. Now, Tiny has been documented and recorded to being in some places that and in some circumstances that you would say, wait, what's going on here? Some of the last pictures with Biggie Smalls, Tiny was in a picture with Biggie.
Another thing is the last few moments of Wolf's life that was taken surrounding Big Meech. You know, it's crazy that she was when Biggie got killed, she was in the picture, and people have said that Tiny was around when she was in the table when Wolf got killed. You know, they was in a club together. Wolf, T.I., and other people were in the club together, and Wolf had got shot outside. But it's funny that this young lady, I know you know things happen, but the odds of you being around when two people that were affiliated with each other under the same label got killed and you were around that area. Something tells me there's more than meets the eye with Tiny. Something tells me, and this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only, something tells me there's something more sinister to Tiny. There's more than meets the eye. You know what I'm saying? There's more to her. You know, as far as Sabrina saying that she was the one that used to get the girls and with the drugs and everything. So, this also took a left turn with me because I remember, Puff's bodyguard mentioning about those butt naked parties that they used to have. And that's what brung the money to build Bad Boy. So, human trafficking is and prostitution it is a business. It is a multi whatever $1 million business. So, you having people like the Diddies, then eventually mixing with the BMFs and eventually what happened to Wolf. It makes you think like, was this a drug organization or really a human traffic organization? Because wherever the drugs come from is usually the same routes that humans are being trafficked. So if you look at some maps as far as geographical standpoint or how humans are being smuggled and how drugs are being smuggled, and if you look at the cities that they're being smuggled in, we could go on, but it's usually metropolitan cities. And it basically it flows like a current. It goes the same pattern, the same thing with, like I said, the drugs and the human trafficking. So it's funny to me that these people, which is the BMF, will have a direct connection with somebody like a Sabrina, somebody like a T.I. and Tiny. There were doing these type of acts, and allegedly Sabrina being a Big Meech girlfriend, and she having kind of like a glam squad, a glam some type of business that teaches girls how to become more glamorous and stuff like that. That is probably, like I said in the last show, the perfect disguise, the perfect front for a business to human traffic. We talking about a lot of these girls, come from really oppressed families, disfranchised families, not all but some. And some of these people, and let's not forget, Atlanta is like a big human trafficking destination nowadays. So, and I know a lot of people chase dreams, in Atlanta. They go, and especially sometimes some ladies from other states will go over there to dance, which I don't knock. But at the same time, I also gotta be mindful of the fact that, how this all came about with the T.I. and Tiny and Sabrina, and how this is all basically looks like it's connected with the whole situation as far as Big Meech and Wolf, how Tiny was in that situation and also being in the Biggie situation. She's been in some of the places where, two of the places where people done lost lives, and this is not like separate incidents. We talking about Biggie, and then we talking about somebody that used to do security for Biggie or Diddy. So it's funny to me, and me just looking from the outside looking in, I could already see, and I'm gonna give you guys the basically just a broad perspective on how it's gonna look. There's gonna be a lot. The snowball effect is already starting, but I'm gonna tell you like this: people like, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, damn near half of the cast of Love and Hip Hop is gonna be taken down. Damn near half of the cast. Stevie J is another one that's been around. And also if you look at what's her name? Jocelyn Hernandez. She's also said that she's been in situations like that where she was, in that type of environment. Alexis Sky wasn't in that allegedly in that type of environment, and countless other people in there. So this is all going to be a snowball effect. I mean, of course, the situation that it was said about Candy and Portia, where they had the sex dungeon allegedly for entertainment purposes only. There's a lot of things that will be uncovered soon that now is starting to make a lot of sense. And we got to be more vigilant. We got to be more mindful of the things that's happening around us nowadays, because your favorite rapper or your favorite actor or your favorite politician, we have to understand that sometimes behind that pretty face, behind a pretty smile, there might be a sinister soul in there. So we have to be mindful. I will be making another video. This is just a quick chat with you guys. I haven't put out a video in a couple of days because I'm working on something real big. But salute to everybody, man. Hit the like, subscribe. It's your boy PR, 61 Minute Podcast. Salute.